name is Alex and welcome to my YouTube channel where we discuss tax and any accounting topics. So in our last video we discussed PAYE, we discussed the meaning of PAYE, we understood everything about PAYE, and so today in our class we will be discussing about income tax. Yes, and specifically we will be looking at the individual income tax, how to file individual income tax, and also the meaning of individual income tax. Yes, so first let us define the meaning of income tax. Income tax is refers to a direct tax that is imposed on incomes derived from maybe business, employment, rent, dividends, pension, or interest. But today we'll be focusing on employment, that is individual income tax. So let us define what is individual income tax. Individual income tax is a tax that is charged on all incomes of a person, whether resident or non-resident. As simple as that. So methods of collecting income tax. How is income tax collected? Yes, income tax is collected using PAYE, of which we discuss, we look at PAYE, how the meaning of PAYE, theoretical view, and also how to file. You can check the link on my bio on the description. Yes, so methods of collecting income tax. We have PAYE, withholding tax, installment tax, advance tax, turnover tax, and capital gain tax. And in future we will discuss all these categories of income tax in future. Yes, so I hope you have understood everything about the meaning of income tax, individual income tax, and methods of collecting income tax. So let us look at the let us look at this part, individual income tax rates. This India rates in Atomica for applying the income tax that is also applicable to PAYE, which is also PAYE. Yes, so to taxation for non-residents employment income. Non-resident are also taxed at the same rates as that of resident. They are also taxed using these rates. But remember, for non-residents, they are not eligible for any reliefs, whether personal reliefs or insurance relief. Yes, take for example, using this example, we can take for example, Mr. John is a resident earning a salary of 45,000 per month. So let us calculate how much pay will John have to pay per month, earning 45,000 Kenya shillings per month. So, and remember, on the first 24,000 per month, he will be charged 10%, and on the next 8333 will be charged 25%. So let us break down 45,000. On the first 24,000, multiply by 10%, you get 2,400. Then on the next 8333, multiply by 25%, you get 2083.25. And so when you add 24,000 plus 8333, no, let us say 45,000 minus 24,000 minus 8333, utapata 12,667. So the remaining amount, which is 12,667, you will be charged 30%. So multiply by 30%, utapata 3,800.1. So that means John will pay 83.35 total tax payable per month. But remember, he is a resident, so ako entitled to personal relief of 2,400 per month. So that means John will pay 5883.05 per month as pay. Yes, that is for resident individual. So you can, so I have a question for you. You can pause the video alafu ufanye hii question. So take for example John is a non-resident. Take for example John is a non-resident. Yes. Take for example John is a non-resident. Yes. Earning the same amount of 45,000 per month. Yes. 45,000 per month. So calculate how much tax will John have to pay if at all is a non-resident. You can pause the video, mufanya, then you can compare your answer with mine. Yes. So we said that for non-resident they are not entitled to personal relief here. Non-resident are not entitled to personal relief. So if John is a non-resident, so that means this amount you will pay, this amount you add back 2,400 utapata 8233. So utafanya vile tumefanya hivi, but when it comes to personal relief, because John is not entitled to personal relief, you cannot less any personal relief. Remember, personal relief are incentives that are meant to reduce tax. So that means they are no personal relief. So you will pay 83.35. Yes, as simple as that. So let us look at the penalties for late filing and payment. Penalties for late filing and payment. So, individual income tax is normally filed on or before 30th June of the following year. Like for example, last year 2024, you have filed before 30th June of this year 2025. So if at all you fail to file, your tax before that period, before 30th June, you fail to file or pay tax due, yes, you will be charged. If you fail to file before 30th June, you will be charged 5% of tax due or 2,000, whichever is higher between 5% of tax due and 2,000. Whichever is higher, unalipa hiyo. For penalty for late payment, utajajiwa 5% of tax due and an interest of 1% per month until the tax is paid in full. Yes, as simple as that. Yes, so let us look at the tax reliefs. Remember, tax reliefs refers to incentives that lowers the total tax payable. So we have two forms of tax reliefs in Kenya. We have personal reliefs and insurance relief. For personal reliefs, it's normally 2,400 per month or 28,800 per year. And remember, for rest, it is only eligible for resident individuals only. Yes. The same case with insurance relief. Insurance relief is eligible for resident individuals only, and it's normally the rate 15% of insurance premium paid, and up to a limit of 60,000 per month. We will look at this. We will look further at the during filing to discuss further on how to go about insurance relief. Yes. So insurance relief covers 3 sections. In a cover life insurance policies, education policies, or health insurance policies. And not non-resident do not qualify for these reliefs. Remember tumesema hivyo. So I hope umeelewa. You can post a video, take a screenshot. Yes. So let us look at the filing part. So for you to file for individual income tax, log into Itax with your PIN and password. Alafu ufanye this simple arithmetic. Yes. So after logging in to your Itax, so today we will look at the using ITR option. Yes, using ITR option. Remember, we have 2 ways of filing individual income tax. You can use the Excel option, or you can use a file return option, that is Excel option, or you can use the pre-populated using ITR option. So today, to discuss how to file using ITR option. So in my next video, to discuss on how to file using the Excel option. So after logging in to your Itax, unakuja to returns, then you come to ITR for employment income only. Yes. Then you choose return period, which is 1st of January 2024 to 30th of December 2024. Yes. Do you have employment income? Choose yes. Then press next. So under section A, we have these options. So unakuja as your employer provided you with a car, kama if employer has provided you with a car, yes. For me, unaeka no. Do you have a mortgage? No. If you have, unaeka yes. I hope you remember during our PAYE, you can refer to our PAYE ndio uelewe what mortgage and these parts inamaanisha. So do you have life insurance policy? You can, kama uko nayo unaeka yes, tuweke no. Do you have income from foreign country? No. Then you press next. So here inakuja all these sections, inakuja pre-populated. So kazi yako tu ni confirm if these amounts in tally with what you have on your PIN. Yes. You press next. Under section M, you also confirm with your PIN kama ina tally. You confirm the taxable salary parts kama ina tally with what you have on your PIN, on your P9. I mean, yes. You press next. Tax paid in advance, hakuna. You press next. So under this section we have some few sections tunataka kufill, like defined pension contribution. So today I will show you how to calculate the defined pension contribution when you are filing using ITR option. So what you do, we have the gross pay here. This gross pay, una sum all the gross income, that is 88,296 plus 5600. Unapata ngapi? Let me sum. So you sum 88. So you sum 88 296 plus 56,100, unapata 144,396. That is cross pay. So under this section we have this taxable pay. So una add 88,998 plus 53,274 and you less from ile figure tumepata. So 144,396 tumepata less 82,998.24 minus 53,274. So unapata 81,23.76. So this amount, so the difference of gross pay less taxable salary ndo unapata pension contribution. Yes, so that figure tumepata, that is 81,23.76 ndio our pension contributions. Yes, so we have no other details tunafaa kuchaza. So what you do after filling all these sections, you press submit. So unauliza, are you sure you want to submit? Press yes. Then you download your receipt. That is. Thank you for watching this video, and remember to subscribe, follow us on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, follow us, leave your comment. If you have any question on tax, on accounting, kindly post your question on the comment section. And if you have any inquiry, you can call or WhatsApp us kwa hiyo number iko hapo chini on our description. Yes, thank you very much and have a blessed and wonderful day ahead. Thank you.